Go through the double metal doors.
Why are you here?
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
Okay.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
That was no party trick. Somebody's missing, can't you tell? That illithid you keep in your pocket can't hear us anymore.
Huh. What's the catch?
I don't know. I almost trust the Ithilid a little bit more than I trust this guy, to be honest with you. To be completely honest with you.
It's the reason you're in this predicament. And I'm your only way out of it. Indulge me, and at least hear me out. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you, and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. No, no, no. It has only helped to push you toward your own destruction. It wants you to be an illithid, the very thing you have sought to avoid. It is the illithid's prisoner that can save you, the Gith. I can give you the means to break him free. I suppose you'd rather suck on the Emperor's tentacles till the end of your days? Orpheus is your only hope of surviving this horror show without
Excuse me, apologies.
an illithid. To you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain. If I'd realized you were so gullible, I'd have tricked you into selling your soul for a pocketful of beans when we first met. To the Emperor, you are nothing more than a beast of burden, one that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
The
Sorry,
Orphic
I was
Hammer.
thinking.
An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now. Good and truth rarely go hand in hand, but in this case, they are happy bedfellows, and we can be too.
And what do you want?
Swear to you, I have the solution to...
It's always the question, isn't it? And what do you want?
Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return.
And what is it?
There it is. Of course.
What do you want?
I want the crown that dominates the Elder Brain.
Of course he does.
I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Carsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky, like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Carsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Carsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
Zariel wouldn't like that much. But even I'm not so desperate to spite her I'd put the hells in this bastard's hands.
The hells require order to function. It is what separates us from mortals and demons. With the crown, I would impose perfect order, unity, efficiency, control. My kingdom would control its borders and stay within them. It was stolen from right under my nose all those centuries ago. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play. Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of that whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable.
That is kind of a...
When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Carsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Well then, that's a pretty loaded question.
Well, let me put it this way. Hold on. If you take the deal right now, we can walk downstairs to the tap room, and the Voss will give us the Silver Sword of Gith.
Right.
Which is a +3 fantastic item. Super powerful greatsword. In fact, if you had what's her name in your party, it's her best weapon. And you can break into the Hells and destroy the contract. If you don't take it, you can still break into the Hells and destroy and steal the hammer. But it takes longer to get the sword. Either way, it's up to you.
So you're making it sound like it probably should just take the deal.
It's honestly, I do it every time. It's the easiest way. You can even be truthful about everything you're doing with the Emperor. He's not going to kill you over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just be like, hey, yeah, I'm taking the hammer. Oh, what for? Because I don't entirely trust you. All right, fair enough.
And the Emperor's like, you know what?
Fair enough. More power
Fair
to you. You'd be stupid not to take the deal. At the same time, I feel like if I take the deal, it's gonna piss off Karlak. She's gonna be like, "What the fuck? Are you crazy?"
It makes her angry, but either way, you can go down to hell.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make her so angry that she leaves your.
Yeah, I feel like she's not gonna be very happy about this.
You can't be serious.
Right here.
Hey, just listen to me.
You'll
Just
find
listen.
everything is in
Don't worry. We'll destroy the contract later. It's fine. We'll call an Oopsie Daisy and set his place on fire like in real life.
Have the means
It's
to
fine.
free Orpheus. The hammer.
You know, back in the day when you signed a loan, it was a physical paper.
And I swear
go and
that I
burn
will
it.
never use the crown to dominate.
The loan no longer exists now.
Let's sign it. And
Yeah, I
get it over
guess.
with.
I was thinking if I wanted to ask some questions and everything, but Karlak's not happy about this. But
Nah.
don't worry, Karlak.
Perfect.
We'll fix it later.
One more rhyme, for old time's sake. The master was slain within his own house. They dined on him both, the cat and the mouse. The hammer is yours. You will find yourself in Orpheus's presence before the end comes. When you do, shatter the chains that hold him. Be sure to keep the hammer safe until then. Your survival depends on it. And I'll keep your contract safe in my house of hope.
Oh, don't worry, we'll
We
break in
see
later.
you. And when I do, we dine.
Yeah, you won't be very happy about that, I don't think.
The ink has barely dried, yet you feel a growing disquiet at what exactly you just signed. Perhaps a diabolist can offer some comfort. Or a way out. For a devil's bargain is a hard one to break.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Karlak wants to talk to me. Do you think she's got nice things to say?
You can give me the hammer if you want, I think.
I'm gonna talk to
I think
Karlak.
it's one-handed and I can use it.
Might be, but I'm gonna talk to Karlak. Give me a second.
In here
Okay.
I thought you had half a brain. How wrong I was.
Remember, right, what she has to
Signed
say
a
is
deal with
horrible, but she
Raphael.
vows to
What were you
find a way to
thinking?
get you out of that deal.
Because why would a devil ever lie to you? What if you change your mind about giving him the crown? What if you decide that giving Raphael dominion over the Hells is a bad idea? And anyway, do you really expect him to keep his word? You think he'll stay far away from you forevermore, or will he come knocking again and again and again? As long as he has that contract, he owns you. I won't allow that. We're getting that contract back. You heard him, right? It's in his God's awful house of hope. We need to find a way in. I swore I'd never return to the Hells. But for your soul, I'll make an exception. Just this once. We need to find a diabolist. If we can find one worth their salt, they should be able to get us into that devil's lair. I'm getting in, getting your contract, and then I'm never setting foot in the Hells again.
Alrighty then, fair enough. Let's check the hammer now real quick.
Remember, right, it's one-handed, it's a warhammer. I think I could use that.
It is indeed a warhammer. It is a
Damn,
plus
I
3
could
as
use
well.
And I could use that over here.
Unshackling Strike. And it's spell resistance. You have advantage on saving throws against spells.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to give it to you, but it's still in my inventory for some reason. Let's try that again. Nope, it's not letting me give it to you. Send to you. I won't. There we go. Oh, it's because it was going to encumber you, so I had to force it to encumber you, apparently.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it.
No, it was just the way that the system wasn't letting me just drag and drop it like normal. I had to do it a different way.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the part that was confusing me.
We're good now.
Yay. You want to go down and talk to Mr. Pants down below?
Yep. We can go talk to him.
Down below. Down this way?
I'm not proficient with it.
Are you not proficient with a warhammer?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Damn it.
big poop. Can you gain proficiency in it or no?
I don't think so.
Do you
Maybe
not have a way to
with
do so?
feat. With a feat, I think,
Yeah.
at higher levels, and I may do that. It might be useful.
I'm surprised you can't use the warhammer, but you can use the
Mace, right?
ace, yeah. You feel like they would be kind of, you know, a little on the similar side? Are you
Oh.
talking to somebody?
Yes.
Who are you talking to?
Of course.
And what did he offer you in return for bringing
I didn't realize he pulled you into the conversation because you went out first, maybe.
I see.
You feel the touch of the Emperor's mind peeling at the edge of your...
That is. I shall respect your privacy. Now come.
You heard him. You have to go come. Oh, that might be too inappropriate. I should probably not have said that, but that's okay.
Probably not.
Such a prude.
Too little, too late.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone is caress is a
professional. I want to say we get another feat at level 12. So when we max out,
I don't know how far away we are from that, to be honest with you.
we're between 9 and 10 right now.
Oh, so it's gonna be a while then, still.
I could always pick up, right here.
I see him.
I can always pick up a level.
Tell
of
me you
something
took the
that
devil's deal.
gives me martial weapon
Tell me you will
efficiency.
free Gith's heir.
Don't have to go all the way up and clear it.
Did not offer any bargain. I guess I could just show him the hammer. Just right there, I guess.
So you made the deal with Raphael, after all. Fool.
Emperor called me a fool.
The Prince of the Comet is not dead.
He doesn't like that,
The
apparently.
Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from the Lich Queen's tyranny. Can it be? Will the mighty Prince Orpheus soon illuminate the astral plane? Among the Githyanki, one gift is esteemed above all others. The Silver Sword. Take it. Wield it in honor of Gith, the great liberator, and her unforgotten son. Istik, now that you have the hammer, you must find a way to enter the astral prism. Once inside, smash Orpheus's bonds. His cry will shake the plains, and I will fly to your aid. The Prince of the Comet will sear the heavens again. Let the Lich Queen tremble.
Think again. I will not permit your entry.
Is there any way I can convince you?
No, there is not.
Fair enough.
Questions, Istik? You seem to be lost in thought.
Oh, that's a fair question.
The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you.
Complicated.
Yes. But you will meet this challenge, as you've met so many others.
Okay. I appreciate your help in this concern. Alright, Silver Sword. It is Silver Sword of the Astral Plane.
Yeah.
Gith-born psionic weapon. When wielded by Githyanki, this weapon deals an additional 1d6 psionic damage, obviously. Yeah. Githyanki holding this weapon has advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws, resistance to psionic damage, and cannot be charmed. Jesus. So it's literally only good if you're a Gith.
It's fantastic if you're a Gith.
Yeah, if you're
However,
Lizelle, that's really good.
Yeah. Also, if you play a Gith, because you can play a Gith in the game.
That's true, that's true.
Also, if you get the spell that allows you to transform yourself,
Oh,
Sky
yeah.
Self or whatever it is. Yeah. If you get that,
Can you disguise
transform
yourself
into
as a Gith?
yes, and
That's
it will
hilarious.
give you all the bonuses.
That's hilarious. Funnily enough, I'm going to have Karlak use this weapon because it is better than the one that she's currently wielding, which happens to be another
and,
Gith
and
weapon.
even though she can't get all the bonuses from
It's
it
still
right now, it's
more
still a
damaging, yeah.
+3. Yeah.
It's gonna do 9 to 24, which is pretty insane, actually.
Yes.
All right, now where?
This way.
That way?
Actually, yeah. We can do.
This way, that way?
I'll show you
You
something.
paid Raphael a visit.
We're going to take a
I want
teleport
to hear all about
back
it.
to Rivington.
We're gonna take a teleport back to Rivington.
Yep.
Okay.
I want to take you somewhere just for fun.
You want to do a what now?
I want to take you somewhere in the game for fun because it is. You'll get what I consider to be the best line in the entire game.
We need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
It's over here.
I know, little, but you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
Sorry.
Anything you want for supper?
Melissa just texted me. When she was out grocery shopping, and I asked her to pick me up a pint of ice cream. While she was out, I'm gonna pay her back. I just figured she was gonna be out to Hy-Vee where they have a bigger selection, and so she just texted me that she's like, "Okay, back from grocery shopping. Your pint's in the fridge," and I just texted back, "I hope it's actually in the freezer."
If she comes upstairs and hits you, I'm not saying
She
anything.
might come in here and just slap my ass. I don't know. We'll see.
I should arrest you all for gross negligence.
Let's go inside. Tell me.
Talk to the gatekeeper there.
The gatekeeper.
Klaus.
Klaus.
How many red caps?
Hey, Klaus.
Of course. He never travels without him.
Stinks of cheese
Stinks of cheese.
between his piggy toes.
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is.
A circus! Can we go?
Of course, Karlach wants to go to the fucking circus.
Of course she does.
We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all blessed to see us. From tempestuous Ginny to belligerent redcaps, you'll find them all here.
Sure,
No problem,
let's
dear.
go
Benji
into...
just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Ah! Brain juice smells like piss and iron. No lie.
Kiss and iron.
Well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you.
Well, that's just disappointing. But how about... I'm your new bard. And we're friends. How's that sound?
Oof! Viola Silvertongue won't be happy. Oh well, she should have practiced those high notes. Welcome to the circus. A motley crew of misfits and morons. We're happy to have you.
Well, I'm sorry.
Yay!
I'm sorry. We can't save the world anymore. I have a new job. I'm a bard at a circus now.
Creepy monster thing.
If you'll come with me,
I guess we can. You wanted to bring us to the circus for some reason.
yes.
Did you want me to talk to this guy?
No, no.
Found only in the most exotic of plays.
If you'll come over here and get ready for a fight.
A fight?
Yep.
I didn't approve of a fight.
I don't like Kitty. She looks scary.
I don't know what that is, Mama, but it's not Kitty.
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is possible. Way!
Ooh. No. Sorry, Dribbles.
Oof, yeah, that's a big oof.
About the scarecrow who lost a fight? Oh, hey! Looks like we've got a proper comedian in our midst. Good thing, too. I'll need someone with your wits for my next trick. Now, where are you?
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You, my special assistant. Come on up.
I'm good.
Come now. Don't be a cowardly Connie. Perhaps you need a little encouragement. Now, up, double sharp, or poor Buddy here might think you don't like him.
Fine. Fuck you, clown boy.
A round of applause for the stalwart heart.
I'm just curious to see what happens.
Now, I always tell children that they're special, that each and every one of them is unique. Tell me, what makes you special?
I don't know, I failed the perception check. Well, you know what? I am very courageous.
Anyone can do that. You, my friend, are the most special person in the circus, in all of Baldur's Gate. Does anyone know why?
Why?
You're special, my friend, because I have a message just for you. Praise the Absolute.
Oh.
You sense something behind you. Instinct takes over.
We're getting attacked by a carny.
Yup.
Is this the start of the show? Praise the Absolute.
Well then. Get fucked. I just one-turned your
done.
ass.
See, that's what you can do with him. Now wait until I help get you the duelists.
Oh, you got lucky. Oh, you lucky again! God, I was trying to get her before anyone unlocked the cages because I assumed that's what she was going to do. Dang it! You know, I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm not gonna lie. I almost did it.
Almost. But almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Unfortunately, you're right. Unfortunately, you also have to deal with these consequences.
I do.
Get your ass over here, guard man.
I always knew I'd die at a circus.
Ah!
Yep, I heard that. That was pretty good, actually.
I always knew I'd die at the circus.
Yep, no, it's pretty good. That's a pretty good one. I'll give you that one. That's a pretty good one.
waiting on you.
I know. I'm looking at skill on like what magic I want to use here.
Okay. I didn't know what you were actually up to, so.
Yep. Nope. Just browsing, deciding, making choices. And I made my choice.
I can tell.
Scared the shit out of this goddamn clown. He just tried to tentacle you.
He definitely tried to tentacle me.
That's a bit weird. You should probably tell him not to do that.
I probably will.
I wouldn't call it healthy, you know?
I certainly don't think this is a healthy
Yeah.
relationship.
Yeah. Oh, that is
dear.
majorly unfortunate.
Yeah, I upcasted the shit out of that too.
Yeah, I noticed. I noticed.
Well, if that's how he wants to play it, bite me.
I mean, to be fair, he probably will.
No, he can't.
Well, he'll try.
Go. I use Sanctuary.
Well,
which
then
means I can't be targeted until I take an offensive action.
I guess you're fighting Bitey Buddy. Missed. Bit the shit out of him, though. I just realized we're fighting a dinosaur, basically.
Yes.
Haha, fail.
Mm-hmm. You may think it.
I need to hold on.
Man, I am not doing so hot over here. He is not being very friendly with me. Let us. If I move, I'm gonna have an attack of opportunity. Figured I'd try. Yeah. How dare you tentacle whip me? Oh. Nice. Oh, 1 HP. You are the tonight's biggest loser, sir.
Of that I am now aware.
Oh, nice.
Heating up.
Dang. Get you have faith out of here.
Ready for another round?
Yeah.
Another shifter. Glad we didn't kill the real dribbles.
Clown hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Wolf from the tribunal? I got a letter. Key. Interesting. Alright, well, we did the thing.
Talk to Staryet if you can. See if he has anything to say.
Starring.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Nope,
Okay.
it just seems normal.
Okay. Never mind.
Was he a vampire?
Yeah, normally, down here it says something to the effect of, I think we need to do one more thing. And you can come talk to her, by the way.
Guess I would check on that. Come to talk to who? What? Her?
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear. Screaming children, an oozing corpse, and it's not even my birthday. Lucretius,
Okay.
ringmaster, necromancer, bringer of the night. Oh, and wine lover extraordinaire. It's a pleasure, darling. I thought the Absolute wouldn't dare set foot in my circus. To use such a woeful dribbles impersonator, why, it's downright rude.
Are you sure?
As much as I love a good murder, my customers don't. The real dribbles charms animals and makes puns. Awful puns. Not this. Alas, I cannot afford to lose any more staff. Funerals are so very expensive. I need to move the circus, but I cannot leave just yet. Not without dribbles. He was a star. Customers of every color and creed simply adored him. I need him back, and I'll shower the person who finds him in love, adoration, and adequate compensation. What do you say?
I guess we can look for
That's
dribbles.
the spirit, darling. And remember,
Such a dumb fucking
I
name.
look after those who make me happy. Hmm? Good luck.
You creep me out.
Thanks
I don't like
ever
you.
so much.
You're purple, and that makes me feel weird.
So normally, when you kill dribbles there, and the Starion finds out he's a shape changer, he says something to the effect of, how does he put it? So now, along with the rest of the people waiting in the wings to kill us, we have to worry about shape changes. And I can't tell if any of you have been replaced, because this party is full of weirdos!
I mean, pot killing kettle back. Hello?
It's just so perfect, though. Like, I I don't know if you've ever seen it, but when you go to get the mace here, Lathander's Light, the Blood of Lathander, if you just take it without disarming everything, it shoots the sun laser at the fortress, collapses it all on top of it. Which you can escape, but Astarion won't. But you can come back and bring him back to life, of course, using the power of Jeeves.
Yep.
I don't remember what his name is, but yeah, that guy. And he, Astarion, he says, you're like, oh, I thought you were like sunproof now. And he goes, well, apparently there's a difference between a mid-afternoon walk and the full unmitigated concentrated power of the sun. And, well, we'll all be more careful next time. Next time? Oh, no, no, no. If there's a next time, I'll be the one firing the deadly laser. Thank you very much. Now, did you have any other chaos you needed to create, or is that all for today?
Fair enough.
He's such a smartass. He, like, at first I hated him, but the more I played with him, the quicker he became my favorite character just for being a smartass. By the way, if you wanted to, you could steal you can use Astarion to try to steal a ring off of a Kabi. And then you can spin the wheel, and he'll get pissed off and banish you. And while you're banished, you can sneak through this area that has dinosaurs in it. And when you're finished, there we go. When you're totally finished with that, at the end you can pick a chest, and there's a trident in it, and it is one of the best tridents in the game, especially because if you throw it, it does lightning and thunder damage. And then it returns.
So basically you have like almost the trident of Poseidon, except for it's the trident of Zeus.
More or less.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I can see how a build made for that would work.
She's interesting here because if you talk to her, you and your
Poison Ivy.
You and your loved one can go through some stuff to find out if you know about each other. And then she reveals herself to be something else.
It reveals to be something else?
Yeah, it's
like
complicated. If you want to do it, do it. You don't have to.
It's complicated. I mean,
yeah,
fair.
If you want to do it, but you don't have to fight me about it.
I guess. It's
just a little story scene.
Fine. Yes.
You can do that with your beloved Karlach.
Oh boy.
Violence erupts here.
See how much you know about her.
Nothing. I know nothing.
Of course you don't. You haven't paid attention. You've been looking at her boobs.
No, I just don't pay attention.
There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You're in love, are you not?
I mean, I have no time for love.
You are wise to admit it. When it comes to love, vulnerability is armor, truth a sword, and trust a shield. I pray you wield all three, Stira. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally.
It's Astarion. And just all of a sudden just bring Astarion into it out of nowhere. Oh, that'd be hilarious. I can need a dryad to tell me what I feel. Sure.
Yes, yes, yes! Let's do it!
It's 100 gold, it's not that bad.
Close your eyes, little ones. Be still as stone to earth. And remember to breathe.
Breathing? What is that?
see you. I see the bond between you. So tender, so fragile. But do you see it for yourselves? Karlach. Her fire within can incinerate an enemy or warm a beloved. Listen. Think. Who does she loathe above all others?
I mean, definitely doesn't like Zariel. Definitely doesn't like Gortash very much either. Not a fan of Raphael, so it's either Zariel or Gortash, to be honest with you. I know she doesn't like either one of them. But I think it's probably Gortash, right? Because Gortash is the one that actually betrayed her. And that's like the ultimate worst thing. So I'm gonna go with Gortash.
Just the sound of his name makes my blood boil. Probably literally. Can't stand the fucker. Ding ding!
Hear how your bond thrums with pleasure. Strong, vital, pulsing with affection. Many things delight the heart, but only one makes it sing. Tell me, what is her idea of a perfect day?
It's probably the last. It's probably the last one.
You know me too well.
The sweetest loves dance lightly on the tongue, but they sag and suffer with age. The future brings many trials. A decade from now, what will the mighty Karlach do? Where will she be?
Oof. The answer is actually probably dead, but I don't know if that's the actual answer they want. Because unless she goes back to the Hells, that's what's going to happen. She's going to die. I don't see her worshipping Saloon, obviously. Settled down in a quiet village. I mean, she doesn't seem like the type that would do that either. I'm not gonna lie to you. But maybe she would. I don't know. Interesting. Feels like it'd be too mean to say probably dead at the same time, but at the same time she's got that sense of humor where it almost feels like it might work. I don't know. Bird, what are you doing? Oh gosh, I almost need to decide if I need to flip a coin or not, because I kind of like both options for different reasons. Fuck it, I'm going with one.
Honestly, probably. But hopefully not anytime soon. I've got a lot of living to do yet. You really know me, don't you? It's wild. In so many ways, we barely know each other. But where it counts, you're deeper in my head than that tadpole.
How close you are.
Heard what?
Two hearts beating a perfect rhythm. But I know the truth. Only one face haunts your dreams each night. Close your eyes, sweetness, and she will come to you.
Ew. Jesus.
So, you're the lick spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's thrall. Oh, have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. Oh, your bond will not save you. He will wrap its cord around your neck and make you swing from it. When you find the Lordling, tell him Orin is watching.
Jeez. What?
Orin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
Not right now.